Knowledge is power. Information is key. And that is why we aim to unlock the doors of opinion, unveiling the stories that need to be told. The Morning Express on Mainland 98.3 FM from 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. as we invoke the thought-provoking discussion, tackle the tough questions, challenge assumption, and give a voice to the unheard. This is the Morning Express on Mainland 98.3 FM.
Welcome on board the Morning Express.
Good morning.
Welcome back to the Morning Express. It is Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. We went on a break after discussing stories that made it to the front page of our dailies, and we also took some stories from between the page just to talk about these issues. They are quite significant, and just because they aren't necessarily on the front page doesn't mean they aren't worthy of discuss, which is why we decided to bring those issues up and give us an opportunity to talk about it. Well, it's time for Mainland Focus. This is actually the segment that focuses majorly on you. You get to be the superstar of this segment. You play the role of analyst when you call in, when you send a text message, or decide to talk to us about your opinions regarding the issues that have been raised. This morning, we intend to focus on two primary stories, which sort of in a way dominate the front pages, aside from the other appreciation message to the president, which is the possibility of our brothers and sisters in the diaspora being returned back home, especially those who went in illegally. 3,000 to 5,000 Nigerians will face arrest or deportation from the United States, all part of Trump's plan to clamp down on illegal immigrants. And as it is with the documentation that we have, the listing that we have, at least 3,000 to 5,000 Nigerians might actually face deportation. And so we're asking questions. What story does this tell us? What lesson can we learn from this? The need to improve our own country such that black people don't feel the need to illegally go into the United States of America in search of greener pasture. And also, what sort of influence might this have in our relationship with the United States? For a country that typically their tagline, they're known for being the country that accepts other people with open arms. For a country where non-Americans are somewhat the largest contributors to their economic growth, so to speak. Or what perception do you have of this decision by Trump? And what do you also think of the fact that we might see a mass return of Nigerians who have been there, who probably have started to establish something for themselves, who have started to take care of their family back home? What influence do you think this is going to also have on, family dynamics moving forward? And most importantly, what lesson does this tell African leaders, not just Nigerians, right? Black leaders, African leaders, the continent. What story does this tell the leaders such that you're now under an administration that is sending people back home? We're also talking about the tariff hike and the decision of NATCOM and the subscribers heading to court as NCC talks is deadlocked. Now, NATCOM had written to the NCC asking that they review the decision to approve the telecoms 50% tariff hike. And so the NCC, following all the explanations they provided via newspaper, via television interview, we had Bosun Tijani on multiple TV stations and radio stations explaining why it might be almost impossible to prevent a tariff hike. But instead of 100% as earlier requested by the telecoms, what they can do is peg their increase to 30 to 60%. Well, the telecoms decided to peg it at 50%, and this somehow still seems to infuriate the average service user, and so they're asking for a 10% hike. If an increase is unavoidable, then maybe leave it at 10% rather than 50%. Now, they had written to the NCC, like I said, NATCOM, and the NCC, well, apparently they had nothing more to say to them. So they did not respond to the messages. They said nothing to all of the deadlines that was even given by NATCOMs, and NATCOM now decided to take the issue to court. So, considering the fact that every single sector of our economy have increased the cost of operation and also the cost of the service that is being and goods that is being provided to the people, why is the resistance to the telecoms this intense? I want to understand from the perspective of an average service user, why is this increase the one that seems to aggravate the NLC the most? Why is this the one that seems to really aggregate the civil society organization the most? The price of PMS went up, the price of diesel went up, the price of kerosene went up, the price of commodities went up, the price of bread went up, the price of electricity went up, the price of everything went up, and there seemed to have been some sort of resolution, but it would seem like there's a lot of intensity for telco. So to try to give us an understanding as a user, as a service user, why is the resistance to the telecoms tariff hike this intense? And really, what expectations do you have? Do you see a future where they might consider to reduce it to 10% as opposed to the 50% that it's currently at? We'll hear from Fuad as always. Very briefly, he'll just cement the previous points that he had made earlier, sort of to open the floor to the many conversations that will come through. Those are the two stories we have for you. You can call us, actually, if you want to talk to us. Call 0913-6000-410. You can send a text message or an SMS 0913-6000-430. You can send a message via Facebook and YouTube as we're streaming live at Mainland 98.3 FM. Let's talk to Fuad very briefly before I open the phone lines. Hello, Fuad, welcome back.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's a very simple one, really. Just a message to our leaders. In Africa, in Nigeria, it's time to take care of our own backyard, take care of our own homes, take care of our own country. Deploy the resources of the people for the benefit of the people. This stealing has to stop. This corruption has to stop. Because at the end of the day, it's just very clear that, look, no matter what you do, home is home, and there cannot be any other place like home. It's shameful that we have become the beggarly continent of the world, Africa particularly, not just Nigeria now. And when you now look at the dynamics, it's the continent that is blessed with the most resources. Look at the irony, see. You've got the most natural resources. It's a country blessed with natural gold. And look at what leadership, failed leadership has done that country. And it's across most parts of Africa. Look at South Sudan, that at one point was the youngest nation in the world. Despite the God-given resources of that country, look at what bad leadership. Cameroon, Central African Republic, the Sudan, poverty, that's what you see in the continent of Africa. Oh, some people will blame it on colonialism. How many years ago? Were we the only people that were colonized? Was India not colonized? And so what's happening to them? Other nations too that were colonized and what have they done with their own destiny? At the end of the day, man is an architect of his own destiny. The African continent should only develop when we have visionary leaders that can use the resources of the people to better the lives of the people. All of this corruption jumping up and down is taking us nowhere. And that's why they are telling you, we'll send your people back. They are telling you, it's America first. The era of giving aid to you and giving handouts to you is going to stop. Look at what it now even takes for our students who have the money to even go out there and study. Look at what they are facing. Look at the denial. Look at the intimidation, the harassment. And everything comes back to what? To poor leadership. And then on the tariff, I've said what I need to say. I'm not trying to go on an expedition that is going to yield nothing or something that's going to bring nothing. The foundation for the tariff hike in the telecom sector had already been laid. I don't know why this subscriber association, if they did their right to go to court, but I think it's a fight that's taking them nowhere. It's a fight they cannot win. So, but at the end of the day, it's just one of the things we have to talk about. But I think it's a fight that is taking them nowhere. They can't win that fight because, again, you have to check the books, look at the operational cost of these people that has come from a lot of the policies of the government. So why they want to isolate and expect the telecom sector to be immune from the reality of the economic situation we have now because of the government policies is what I don't know. But good luck to them as they go to court. God bless Nigeria.
Thank you very much, Fred. We appreciate your insight into the matter. Well, it's time for us to hear from you. The phone line is 0913-6000-410. That is how you can call us if you would like to contribute to the matters at hand. You can send an SMS or a text message 0913-6000-430 or send via WhatsApp. Same number 0913-6000-430. We're also live on Facebook and YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. You have 1 minute for your submission. Let's take our first call for the morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you.
Anonymous community, I agree to you and agree with that one. African presidents should also do what Western countries are doing for their citizens. How many Americans are doing Nigeria? That's the question. Nigeria government should never add pepper to already injured about to be deported Nigerians. Give them jobs and good lives. Collecting tax. The only tax Nigeria system never pay is working tax, bathing tax, social tax. So any people or organization that could stop this hike of tariff, I support them. Because Nigeria, we are seeing where, as we see me talking Thursday, I'm not saying by the card again. I'm no longer producing. I'm not doing nylon and recycling. The nylon producer, want to sue me? And Tinubu have traveled 35 times within 2 years, looking for investors to a terrorist-infested country. Thank you very much.
Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. For me, Nigerians should come back and join hands with us and see how we can liberate Nigeria. My sister, let me tell you that in the 80s and early 90s, a lot of us had opportunities to lead this country. And we turned the opposite. Let me give you a little about myself in 2 seconds. My boss from Germany, I worked with him for 15 years. When he wanted to leave, he told me that he had completed his hotel business in Hamburg. I should go with him. And I told him, I'm not leaving Nigeria, I will make it here. And our trading manager, who's from Belgium, when he wanted to leave, he took me to Green Spring Hotel in Ibadan and tried to convince me to go with him to Belgium. I said, sir, I will stay here, I'm not going. And then United Nations officials that were in Nigeria for the evacuation of Liberian refugees. I was the one that covered that event at the cover wall for 3D, Center for Democracy and Development. And they made a reason because I gave them some snaps when they came to Nigeria. I didn't know they were officials of United Nations. So they said they were to compensate me. It's to work for me to follow them. I said, I'm not going. And finally, a pastor friend from Canada, he wanted to call me a lady in their church, saw my picture and heard about me, and wanted to come and marry me in Nigeria and take me to Canada. I shut it down. So we didn't meet. So we stay here. Let them come and join us here. We can build this country and make it great. And finally on board.
Thank you so much, Mr. Peter, for calling. We appreciate you, sir. Have a beautiful morning. Hello.
Hello, say good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Say, where is my Sandra? That's by the way. On the issue of repatriation of foreigners from America, honestly, it is of my opinion, just like what I said, that African president, African leaders to make Africa economy work. What they are noted for is looting, impoverishing their people, and they are looking out for handouts from these world leaders, and they are borrowing from them, then passing to their policies that we can prices. Honestly, it's a shame. Nigeria universities used to be epitome of citadel of learning. Precisely about UI, Nsuka, and the other one there. But what can you make of them now? The UTH of Ibadan used to host other presidents for treatment. What can you make of them now? The politicians say they looted the country that blind. They did everything humanly possible to destroy this nation.
Thank you.
And they are not ashamed of themselves.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Thank you for calling. Hello. Hello.
Hello, Baba.
Yes, good morning.
Morning, Alajiswa.
Welcome.
Yes. The topic of the day is importation of Nigeria, deportation back to Nigeria. Well, the issue is this. Our leaders who has collapsed our country, they can now see what is happening to Nigeria. Shame on to all of them. You understand? Because no place like home. You understand? These people that went there, they are facing a lot of stress. But the bottom line is that when they are bringing, you see, these are our leaders. They are not, they are not stopping in making, in making Nigeria, good, habitable for us. If they come back, what are they going to do? It's necessity to make them to go there. But the bottom line is this: some of them even wanted to come, but the difficulty is I know some of them that came to Nigeria to come and do farming. Some of them have been killed. So that's the bottom line. Please, President Tinubu, to please do the needful. That come Nigeria habitable. And more lastly, the money being given to state. Look at the way the governors are lavishing it. Generate revenue, they are squandalizing it. So you can imagine.
Thank you.
They're not helping us.
Thank you so much for calling. We appreciate you. 091360000410 is the phone line. WhatsApp text message 091360000430. We're still streaming live on Facebook and YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. It's back to the phones now. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Morning to you.
Yeah. In fact, this topic is germane and is the current thing that is happening in the country. If those people come back now, look at all the issues that we have on our roads. Look at what Tğᴇ is facing. Maybe they are going what they are not used for. Arbitrary blockage of the road and all this stuff. Let me confess to you, I have a particular car. I cannot carry it out. Just because of this police. Not that all the particulars are not completed. But I don't want all these people. I don't want delay on the road. And the government is not addressing all these issues. All this, I watched the video of this guy. There's nothing too big or too much that happened on that video. He told them that on the national road, especially for coming from international airport,
Thank you.
don't cause a hold up.
Thank you so much.
That was what I raised.
Thank you very much for calling. Have a wonderful day. Hello. Morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Sage.
Yes, good morning.
Donna from Alaba, good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you. On the discussion today, I don't see anything so strange there. How do we blame Donald Trump when African leaders already fail woefully? The African leaders will look within. And that's what I said before. Until African leaders will develop Africa with what they are having within, Africa will not progress. So now, someone that's been known as a racist now threatening to actually send Africans and Nigerians back home. In fact, our leaders should be ashamed of themselves. We have been the country. Okay, if Nigeria, our country is very well okay, we will have the foreign country. To do what? For what? What they are passing today is a lot of things. But the thing is that our leaders right here, they are not bothered. It is time now that we think, build our own land, so that we can stay here and make this better. Good morning.
Thank you so very much. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Just exactly, so I'm calling from Lɪਧᴇ.
Okay.
Please, my take on this conversation this morning would be, I want Nigerians to understand something. The issue is actually repatriating those that enter the country illegally. I think we should underline that word. Because the truth, let's just call it spade a spade. This man lost his country. And for me, what he's doing is the right thing. It's the right thing. They actually fought for their own democracy. What they're enjoying today was actually they fought with their blood. And as a matter of fact, they're enjoying their country. And I want to say one thing. Nigerians ourselves, we need to change. Because I think last week, I stumbled upon the news, and I probably every Nigerian actually knows the news. They arrested about 2 Nigerians in Kuwait for robbery. Please, Nigerians should actually mind what they do outside the country, because they also represent us being here. So I support everything he's doing. I support every movement he's making, and this should be a lesson to our Nigerian leaders also. Thank you, and God bless Nigeria.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you for your insight. Hello. Oh. Please make it back if that was you, alright? But you can call back. We have all the time in the world to take as many contributions as possible. I'll come to reading your messages on Facebook, so just keep the messages pouring in. But we can actually take a brief pause to read messages on WhatsApp. Let me take the first message here. The first message here is from Steve from Ijaniki, who says, I'm really happy with most of Trump's action, particularly stopping most of those aids and free monies they give African countries. However, I wish he would extend those bans to those that are truncating election and the electoral system here in Nigeria. Let him stop both medical and leisure tourism to those who have been carting away our money and spending it freely in Western countries while leaving their people in a mess and abject poverty. Let those who are in the US illegally come home so that we will mount enough pressure on those who are exploiting and enslaving citizens in the name of leadership. That's a message there from Steve on WhatsApp. We have Good Morning Mainland FM. Sage, it is so painful when the fact remains that Nigerians are more blessed than America in terms of mineral resources. But see where bad leadership and greed has landed us. The USA has so many natural disasters, and Nigeria having none, we could not fix our country. Most Nigerians believe looking for greener pasture outside the country, whether within Africa or anywhere else. James from Agbado Junction. Thank you very much, James. We have here, hello Mainland FM, please let our leaders make the country a utopia where we can live and not implement policies that would make life miserable for its citizens. The major reasons a lot of people are leaving the country is insecurity, religious and ethnic cleansing, and also the cruel economic factors. And talking about religious factors, please tell Fuad that the Sharia panel has now been established in several states in the West. I just got information that one has already been in Lagos since 2003. These are part of the reasons why people will leave the country. That is from Sean. All right, so thank you very much, Sean. Hello.
Good morning, Sage.
Yes, good morning.
My name is Robert. Good morning.
Yes, I can hear you.
What I want to say is that before Tinubu became president of Nigeria, there have been some Nigerians that are traveling to other countries illegally. Are we not aware of that? So if Donald Trump is deporting those who enter America, the man said illegally, what is wrong with that? America is not like Nigeria that will control everything that comes in. You understand? It's for the security of their citizens. That is what he said. What is wrong? Why should they condemn Donald Trump's reaction? It's wrong. Contrary, I don't know, maybe I have somebody talk about it.
We didn't talk about that on this particular platform here this morning.
Should I talk about the political issue of Tğᴇ?
No, we're talking about the focus. We have the focus. Maybe on situation room.
Okay, let me stop at that.
Yes.
Let me give other people time.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate your consideration. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Mrs. Balola.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Sunday, calling from Ilupeju.
All right.
Please, my regards first to Mr. Saeed. There is a good man there. Please, regarding to this deportation by President Trump, I think it's a very nice thing. It's a welcome development. Because that is directly telling us here in Nigeria, especially to our government, to do the right thing. You know, the way we dress, people address us. Nigeria has lost that dignity, that self-respect. And so, those people who address us the way we address ourselves here. And of course, you know, that respect is reciprocal. We have to respect ourselves here first by the way we do things. We do everything here in Nigeria wrongly, you know. And so, I'm not blaming Donald Trump at all. Even within here, I don't like the way we do things here. You know, thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you so very much for calling as well. Let me go back to reading more messages. Hold on. Hello, Mainland FM. All right, I'll pull that message up in just a bit. Hold on. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, ma.
Welcome.
This is Babatunde from the section.
Okay.
Yeah. Concerning this issue on grant, as for people that are coming from America, right? To me, I'm welcoming them in advance. Let them come. And when they come, I will equally advise them to find a way to go and do registration for voter card. Right? That's why in this country, it is we that will do this country by myself. Right? If they come back, let them find a way to go and get their PVC. Another opportunity is coming again by 2027. Right? They should not allow anybody to intimidate them. It is we by ourselves that will build this country. That this country belongs to every one of us. So let them go and find a way to register for PVC against certain things. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for calling. We appreciate you. So, like I said, let's pause a bit, take WhatsApp messages. We have good morning, Sage. I want to appeal for the talking time for callers to be extended to 2 minutes. Cutting callers off during useful conversation is not healthy. A particular FM is regretting such action. Have parted with them. Thanks, Joshua. Well, Joshua, there's a particular reason why we decided to minimize the talk time so more people can call. Right, if we give 2 minutes to each caller, it means that there is a crop of callers who are very much interested in talking that just don't even bother to call because they know they will not connect. I think 1 minute is actually a decent amount of time for you to get your point across, which is why we advise that you put your thoughts together properly before you call, so that once we answer the phone, you're able to get straight to the conversation that you're having. And we have multiple channels as well. So when you call and you talk to us in 1 minute, right, you can go to Facebook, or you can go to WhatsApp, or you can go to YouTube and drop the rest of your submission. We can read the rest as a message. So I think that we should also have consideration for others, so more people can call. Are you not happy about the fact that there are new people, you're hearing new voices, you're hearing new names on the station, and by that we're having expanded conversations, new fresh perspectives? So let's have consideration for others, and please work with the 1 minute that we have afforded to you. You can send the rest via WhatsApp. Thank you very much for your observation. We appreciate you. We have another one here. Good morning, Sage. Nigerians have embraced high cost of living and acute inflation without the corresponding necessary infrastructure. With happiness for many years now, it won't be ideal for them to complain, protest, or go to court due to high increase in telecom tariff. When someone was complaining about the hellish policy of government, others were using tribal and religious sentiment to counter it. Oh, hold on a second. To counter it. I apologize for that. Please call back. Let me finish reading this message. Sentiments are countering their lamentations. We have to take the tough situation and believe God will restore normalcy in the end. Going to court is a waste of time and a waste of resources. Noah from Igondo. Thank you very much. Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
My contribution this morning is that when they come back, if they repatriate them, let the government take them and do some critical analysis as to their value and help them. They can contribute to this country. As they are returning, let government put them together, then do some critical analysis as to what value they can give to the country and help them, because they have lost a lot of money going there. They have lost some of them spend some 3, 4, 5 million to get there, although they are illegal, but they spend a lot of money. So if they succeed there, they are coming back home. And now they are repatriated to the country, into the country. They should not leave them to suffer. It's very disheartening. It's very bad. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you for calling. All right. We have another one here, another message actually. Morning Mainland Radio. I'm Stevie Kelly from Maryland. Sage, the fear of deportation by Trump should be the beginning of wisdom, especially for Africans. The implication of this mass deportation is further by variance and greed holds sway. Is further pressure on the weak Nigerian economy, where bad leadership and corruption occasioned by avarice and greed hold sway. I foresee more crime in the society, unfortunately, with these incoming Nigerian illegal residents in America. May God help us. Stevie Kelly from Maryland. All right, thank you. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Sage.
Yes, good morning. Can you turn down the music in the background, please?
I've left the music. Sorry, Jerry. This is Gift Omonikwan.
Welcome, Gift.
Yeah, so you see, the issue with the Trump deportation, I've been saying, like one of your callers said, it is those that have been deported illegally. Illegally, that's the underlining word. They are staying there illegally. And just like we're saying, they don't want Trump. Do you know during the election, let me remind you, there's some Nigerians that were staying in the diaspora who were telling them about how terrible the Nigeria economy is. They were supporting some candidates to even run the country aground the more. They should come back and enjoy what we Nigerians have been enjoying for a very long time now. So I don't feel any sympathy or any pity for them. If you want to travel to a country, go legally, go to the right tracks, perfect your documents. Like one person that was saying, he got to the UK for age 25 and he lost track of time for 10, 15 years and did not perfect the documents. Stay in a country legally. Don't go there and constitute that. Have a good day, my sister.
You have a better day. Thank you so very much for calling. We have Ima from Nikpaja who says the former governor of Kaduna State, Tğᴇ has advised that until capital punishment is introduced for stealing and corruption, Nigeria is going nowhere. The way our politicians spend our commonwealth is alarming. Thank you very much, Ima, for your message. I'm still reading from WhatsApp. We have Wale Oguntopo from GRA Ikeja who says, good morning, Sage and Fuad. I stand with Trump on the deportation of illegal immigrants, which includes Nigerians, by the Trump administration in the USA. No sane country allows the influx of illegal immigrants into their country. Those that enter the USA legally have nothing to fear. Telecom users should chill and accept the increase, as every cost has also been increased in Nigeria. The only thing they can do is cut off irrelevancies online and speak less, always going to the point while on the phone so that they spend less. Thank you. Please enjoy your day ahead. You enjoy your day as well. Thank you so very much for your message. Let me do WhatsApp for a bit so we're able to also take contributions on there. John Bernard Ohi says, good morning, Sage. Since America has stopped aid to us and trying to deport some of our citizens, they should leave us to practice the best form of government that would help us to move forward. All right, thank you very much, John. We have Benjamin Issa who says, good morning, Sage and Fuad. To me, from President Trump's campaign, he made it clear to everyone that cared to listen that he would deport all illegal immigrants out of the US if he wins the election, and America voted for him and he won. Today, he has started implementing what he promised at the American people that voted him in power and were here complaining. To me, it is a wake-up call to our leaders. God has blessed us with resources, and we're supposed to be better than America. It is left for us, the citizens, to hold our leaders accountable for the corruption that they have brought us here. How can somebody loot the treasury of his state, over 90 billion naira, and the person is moving freely? It calls to worry. If the corruption we're witnessing here is permitted, will America be what it is today? Benjamin Ise from Shogunleve with a message. We have Victor Sparrow Obioha who says, good morning, Sage. I'm loving Trump day by day. Let him deport all illegal Nigerians. Let them come home and fix their country. Victor Obioha from Ikeja there with a message on Facebook. We have Obiora Eze Chuku who says, good morning, Sage. I can no longer wait to welcome my brothers and sisters coming back to Nigeria because of President Trump's policy. Let us come together to change bad governance. No need for Japa. God bless Nigeria. All right, thank you very much. We appreciate you. If you're just joining us once again, this is Mainland Focus on Mainland 98.3 FM. We're known as the Sound of Lagos. Mainland Focus is basically a platform where we raise issues and give you an opportunity to speak on those issues. Today we've decided to highlight two major issues as reported on the front pages of our dailies. The papers told us this morning that about 3,000 to 5,000 Nigerians would most likely face arrest and deportation from the United States of America. This is in line with Trump's policy to rid America of illegal immigrants. And so far so good. The list that we have, at least 3,000 to 5,000 Nigerians might come home. And so we're asking the questions, what lessons can we as the continent of Africa learn from this? Also, what sort of imbalance would this migration cause for us, this repatriation? What would it cause for us as Nigerians? Now, somebody sent a message, said that if we see an influx of people being deported back to Nigeria, it might lead to an increased rate of crime, economic imbalance, and what have you. Do you agree with that particular perspective, that having over 3,000 people suddenly come back to the country, would it cause any sort of economic imbalance? Would it pose a problem for us, amongst other things? And what lessons can we learn as a country? Also, NATCOM, that's the telecom subscribers, are choosing to take the NCC to court, asking that they reduce the tariff from 50% to 10%. Would this yield any benefit? And is it fair to punish the telcos for wanting an increase, regardless of the fact that every sector of our economy has seen an increase as well? Let's take this phone call. Hello, morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, Ogasa.
As well, thank you.
I take on this.
Tell us your name, sir.
My name is Ebenezer.
Okay.
Calling from Shomolu.
All right then.
On the issue of the telco, I think the NFC should just calm down. We should just calm down, because those people are doing their job and they deserve the better payment. The issue of NFC, I think the over-emphasizing this issue of percentage of the increment. Secondly, the issue of deportation, I think we shall not
in a place lawfully, if you are brought back to your country, at least you can come back to home and do what? And you adjust and do things right. So that's my take this morning. God bless.
Thank you very much for calling. Yes, thank you, Ebenezer, for calling. I forgot to ask if that was the first time you were calling. I don't think I heard you before. I was going to welcome you, but it's nice, and I hope that you call again soon. Okay? Hello.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Peter Osifo. I'm calling from Abana, Wisconsin.
Welcome.
Yeah, for Trump, sending back some Nigerians, about 3,000 to 5,000 of them, as we have learned. Well, to me, it's not only Nigerians that is sending, deporting back, but other African countries and the other people of the world. I'm appealing to Trump that should try to build bridges instead of walls, so that people of the world will not hate him. They may believe that Americans who voted for him now love him. I mean, they love him. That's good. But how about people of the world? When majority of the countries in the world don't love you as a leader, it may not be okay. Because the American can pray on an authority. In respect of civilization, it says that necessity is the mother of invention. Okay. So what we are trying to say now is that Nigerians look inward. The leaders, African leaders, the Nigerian leaders, look inward.
Thank you.
And make sure that it go well.
All right. Thank you very much. We appreciate you for your recommendation as well. Hello.
Hello. Sage.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. My name is Samuel, calling from Tğᴇ.
Welcome, Samuel.
Yes. We have taken a back seat now. Please, talking about the deportation, I think it's high time. I think if Trump can help us to extend it to our political leaders that always go to those countries, if they can put a ban on them, you understand? If they can put a ban on them.
Well, what do you think will be the basis of that ban?
The basic, any one of them that is they find that is corrupt, because they have corruption tendency hanging on their neck, they should stop them from not coming to their country if they can do that for us. And another thing, there is one thing that I observe now in Nigeria today. I don't know how many. Why is it that both banks, both all of them now are charging anything you do on your phone? You see VAT charging. So how many times are they charging this VAT? I want to know how many times. Because you use USSD, they will charge you. You use the app, they will charge you. You use ATM, they will charge you VAT. Everything is all about VAT. So I don't understand how many times are they charging this VAT. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hello.
Good morning. How are you, Sage?
I'm well. Good morning.
Morning, Engineer Nee from Yapa.
Welcome.
Well, deportation and the advantage to African leaders. Well, I welcome Donald Trump's idea, his policy. What the advantage for Nigeria and Africa as a whole is that let them come and repatriate their funds, then start building our own country. If anybody that need land, let them provide for them. 5,000 of them all over Nigeria. What they will need will not be too much for Nigeria to provide, so that we can build our own country. That's my own business, because America belongs to America. Nigeria belongs to Nigeria. Let us issue. You see, too much taxation by this administration should be stopped.
Thank you.
It should stop completely. It should be challenged. We identify those people that are behind. Isolate.
09136000410 is the phone line. WhatsApp 0 any part of the world if you would like to be a part of the conversation. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
This is Nosfield calling from Lɪਧᴇ.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to contribute to the Nigerian program.
Please.
What happened is our government, they are so corrupt and they don't have the mind of God. So if our governments have the mind of God, so they have to carry everybody along, and everything that is happening in the nation now could have happened now. And if we Nigeria can cooperate together, this country is going to move forward. So we just need to build this nation together because this is our father's land.
All right. Thank you.
Foundation is not, if the foundation is not okay, so I don't think what we can do now. So we can start now and begin to build our nation together.
All right. Thank you very much. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Oh, yeah, how are you today?
Well, thank you.
So, concerning this Nigerian deported in Nigeria, I would rather suggest to our government that is, they should try to, when they come back, they should settle them down, take care of them. I will advise them to establish this mechanized farming to some of them. What they will do that, they just send them to their different states where they come from. Then the governor will arrange how they can arrange this mechanized farming. So that will boost our economy too. So these people coming, they will not be roaming about this land, they are becoming a nuisance to the community. So if government can engage them like that, then they'll be useful. They will increase our economy. You see, this farming something, we have to plan it very well so that we can, boost our ego, economical something. So they can do that if you pay.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. Hello.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
I'm calling from Command.
Welcome.
And I like one thing that we should emphasize. Please help us to emphasize so that people will not get the wrong narrative. Trump is not deporting everybody from.
Yeah, we know that. Illegal immigrants. We
Yes,
said that.
illegal. So how can you be occupying my house illegally? It's uncalled for. It's even wrong in the first place. Why not look for a proper documentation and be a law-abiding citizen? It's simple. We said it in this nation too that okay, people that are perpetrating more of the evil in this nation are illegal immigrants. So the thing is doing is not absurd. It's not absurd. People should not look at it as something that is absurd. We are the one that should develop our own nation. If something is not pursuing us out of this nation, then we don't have any cause to be afraid of what he's doing over there. That's by the way. On telecoms, see, people should embrace this thing. It's long overdue. We know what is happening. The cost of everything is going high. They are the only one that did not increase. And we know when we kept quiet, everybody kept quiet because we are hypocrites in this nation. We kept quiet about increase in electricity tariff. We kept quiet about fuel, and we now expect that things will not go up. We should be critical about things.
Thank you very much for calling. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello, Sage. I'm sorry.
Yes, good morning.
I think the government should just have a plan, a kind of a proactive plan. Now we know that they are coming, and that we like it or not, this guy will deport them. And most of them are there not because of that. That they really want to leave the country. But look at how things are. I'm not going to blame anybody that finds this. That look for another way of getting his life better. But since it is now becoming illegal thing now, since they are coming back, let each state that they belong to, let the government plan with the state governor. These guys are never poor, but probably now they will not allow them to bring their property down, which means they are going to start all over again. What do we do? Each state, let the state governor look for some of money for them to start something here. And at the end of 4 years, if this guy leaves, if they can find their way back, God will take it to everybody. And I'm not going to shame me. My sister, God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you so very much for calling. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. Oh, nice. We have a female caller. I'm so excited. Hi.
My name is Gladys.
Welcome.
It's usually difficult for me to connect. I do try every day. Sometimes I just give up.
I'm so happy that you connected. Please go ahead.
Thank you so much. You see, the situation of Nigeria is actually so painful that you see people trying to relocate to get a better living. I don't blame people that are doing this, but it's just unfortunate that things are happening like this. And I think the major problem in this country is just leadership. But when our leaders decide to do the right thing by making sure that things are put in place, I can't imagine an American trying to relocate to Nigeria to come and say, yeah, it's not possible. It is not possible. And we have all the resources to make sure Nigeria, everything is on ground. But the problem is that our leaders, I just pray that what is going on, we learn from it, our leaders should learn from it, make sure that things are in place so that we live in our country instead of looking for another country to go and relocate to. That's just a major problem in this country. I just pray we learn from what is going on. It's sad that people will be deported. I just pray that man changes his mind so that our Nigerians can remain there, because it's not better here. It's not better at all. Thank you so much for
I hope you call. So I hope you call often. Please keep calling.
I will if I can get through. If I can get through, no problem.
Thank you so very much. I hope that we have more female callers so we can actually hear, from women. It's so nice finally have her connect. Let me read Facebook messages. All right, we have Obiora Ezechukwu on Facebook who says, "Good morning, Sage. I cannot wait any longer to welcome my brother." I read it before now. I heard you. Patrick Obiazo says, when a government starts responding or reacting to every word from every Nigerian, it simply means that the government is idle, but spending resources on media and sycophancy. Okay, I don't know which one of the focus you're responding to, but thank you. Kabiru Adegbenru says, good morning, Sage and Oga Fuad. President Trump is doing what he promised the Americans during his campaign. But in Nigeria, President Tinubu Amagbewale for almost 2 years now. Nigeria cannot enjoy basic things. God bless my country, Nigeria. Chris and Walem says, good morning, Sage and Fuad. On the deportation of Nigerians, President Tinubu should get ready to absorb and create jobs for them. President Trump had told African leaders to give the people good governance and stop wasting their common patrimony on prodigality. And profligacy. Secondly, on the issue of the humongous funds the Ondo State governor and the leaders of the state budgeted for communication, it only underscores the financial recklessness I've been talking about on this platform. Thank you very much for your message. It wasn't on the focus, but I just thought to read it. We have Prince Leo Ozoma who says, good morning, Sage and Fuad. We have all the resources to make Nigeria one of the greatest countries on the planet, but our leadership and followership and humongous wastage of our God-given resources is our biggest bane. For the impending repatriation of some Nigerians in the US, it is unfortunate that it is happening at a time when many families are surviving and living their livelihood in Nigeria based on their people's contribution from the United States. However, it's time to look inwards, and it's time for us to get both the leadership and the followership right. Leo Ozoma from Isolo, Lagos there on Facebook. We have a very Chukwu Theopris who says, good morning, Sage. Trump deporting illegal immigrants is an indication that America keeps records of those illegally living in their country, and Nigeria should take a cue from her for the sake of national security. Onotoye Temitokwe Michael on Facebook says, hello Mainland FM, it's unfortunate that a nation and a continent, Nigeria and Africa, that is endowed with abundant mineral resource. Their people in America could now be the ones that will be deported due to bad leadership on the part of African leaders. The lesson learned from all of this is that both the citizens within and in the diaspora should always clamor for good governance, because there's no place like home. I would like Donald Trump to also extend this bold step by placing visa ban on any political office holder who is looting public fund and exporting it to their country, all in the name of medical trip, tourism, and foreign education. They should also stop the foreign aids that they're giving to African countries, especially Nigeria, because it is just enhancing corruption on the increase of telecom tariff, which issue is now in court, while PMS and others that have been increased were not taken to court. To me, I feel the increase is long overdue due to the high cost of running business in the country, but I would appreciate it if they reduce it to at least 30% and ensure that services rendered to customers are improved. God bless Nigeria. Temitokwe Onotoye from Ijagemo community. Thank you, Temitokwe. Engineer Salako Kazim Moreni Keji says, good morning, Sage and Mr. Fuad. Trump will shade this policy by saying illegal immigrants, but the real fact is that he wants a certain percentage out of the US. I think Trump really means very well for Africa, in my perspective. Our citizens outside the country are very vibrant. He just wants us to inject the same development to our country. We need to come together and do the needful. Thank you very much for your insight. Hello.
Hello, Madam Sage.
Yes, good morning to you.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning to Oga Fuad.
Yes. Talk to me. Your name?
This is Babala calling from Ebeda this morning.
All right.
My take is on Trump issue. Our people, they are blaming Trump. You can't compare those ones with our own leaders here, because they know what they are doing and they are very serious and they are very passionate about their country. How can someone come and invade your country without the proper document? So if our own government, they are doing the needful, will anybody be harassing or be deporting them? So and they are calling him that he should stop our leader for medical distance. That one won't happen because they are contributing to their own economy if they don't know. So they will not do that because they are benefiting from it. So that is my take this morning. Good morning.
Thank you. That's such an interesting perspective, because earlier when someone has said that illegal immigrants living in America, they don't contribute anything, they're just living there, I beg to differ. Honestly, I beg to differ, because in a way they pay taxes, they work jobs that actually withhold taxes from their wages, they buy goods, and on everything that you buy there's tax on it. So in a way they're also paying taxes. The only thing is that they don't even benefit the same from the tax system as those who are legal residents. So they pay taxes and they don't enjoy the benefit of the tax system. So in a way, are they not contributing? They are. They're just there illegally. That is the issue here. Very, very interesting perspective. Don't forget that there is the recap at 10. So you should listen to the recap as well right after this program when we have a commercial. The recap is at 10 a.m. with Tğᴇ. So you should stick around and listen to that so that you can also, it's more or less an extension of conversations that are happening in the country. So think of it as a focus that has an expert analyzing. So join 10 a.m. the recap with Tğᴇ on mainland 98.3 FM. Good morning to you. Welcome to the program.
Good morning to you, Lady Sage.
Yes, welcome.
My name is Prince Y.S. calling you from Amuodos.
Welcome.
You see, Trump is deporting illegal immigrants in America, from America down to their various countries. It doesn't come to me as a surprise. It means if you have problems in Nigeria, you have problems in America. So people just think America, okay, where Christy was addressing the country, their countrymen, when the inauguration, see the way he talk. It means there's problem in America. Nigeria is good. I'm telling you. Every country you see good, bad, and ugly. But some people portray their own country that's not as nothing good in their own country. My country is very good. Because Trump is this second time coming of Trump. He has been there before. What I know, Trump is a racist. Secondly, he's a conflict man now. What I'm talking about, if it's the this party against Trump without penalty, when you say that can't happen in America, so Nigeria is very good. Those who they want to deport it, come back home, come and repeat yourself. Nigeria is a fantastic country. God bless my country, Nigeria. Good morning
to you too. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Sage Babalola.
Welcome.
Yes, my name is Shola.
All right.
And this morning I'm calling from Meron.
All right.
In around there, yeah. So, talking about the deportation of immigrants, illegal immigrants in America. Now, I'm hearing some funny statements. The problem we have in this country is that we are not being sincere and truthful. Okay, if you are telling Nigerians to come back home, you are saying the country is very good. What is good about the country? The country where there is high inflation rate, the country where the people cannot afford the basic needs of life, the country where the leaders keep lying to them, the country where there is insecurity. You understand? So these are two-way things. Don't let's just deceive ourselves. People that are deceiving themselves, let them keep deceiving themselves. But we cannot blame Trump, because this is a country where they are doing the right things. You cannot be in a country without having your papers. You cannot be in a country illegally. So I feel for Nigerians, and I don't blame those that are jackpot. The only thing is that I feel for them, because anyone that comes back home now, they are going to face hell. That is the truth of the matter, because they are coming back to a country where the leaders are not doing the right things, where we have leaders that are not worthy to be leaders. The truth must be told.
Thank you.
It is well.
Thank you for calling. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good morning.
Hello, Sage. Good morning.
Ah, wonderful. Hi. Another female caller. Nice to have you. What's your name?
Hi. Honestly, you see these telecom people, Nigerians should know that they are in business. I'm telling you, when I was in the office, I used to go to Airtel office at Ibadan for reconciliation of accounts. If you see how much the quantity of fuel they use, or the liters of fuel they use to operate their business, you will be marveled. So the hike is not much, because they are into business and their business is profit oriented. Any business that is not profit oriented is not a business. So Nigerians should embrace that. And for NLF to say that they are going to grant the economy because of that, there's no case there. So Joe Ajero and his people should go and rest.
Thank you.
Therefore, Trump and President Donald Trump and deporting illegal immigrants in America, it's in order. Before you know it, the people there and the children they used to give there, they'll be more than the real Americans. So let Nigerians and other countries, let them improve their health system and everything. Especially we Nigerians, we have everything staged.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's give others an opportunity as well. I'm so glad that you called. Please call as often as possible so that we can have more female callers. Thank you so much. Let's take another one. Hello.
Hello, Sid. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
My name is Tğᴇ from Yanakbaja.
Welcome.
You see, when you have irresponsible government, that's what you see. Look at what the last caller said. Because somebody called on this program was saying that why would they increase their tariff? What are they? Is it not on air? Look at the way woman just said. If you know how much they are paying, they have drivers, they have security, they have family, they children suffer. Allow them, they increase telecommunication 2013. So if that 50% is too small. It's too small. Because if you look at people that are against it, people are saying that they should live like that. They are people of one particular party. Because if the president, the president said they should increase the tariff, they will say it's okay. This is a country we are suffering. The president come that day, he said choice is gone. He went to go and buy private jet, living a luxury life, and we are suffering. There's people are just complaining that he's going to. When are we going to wait? None of us should die because of one person. God will judge all of them. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. I'll take one more phone call and then we'll wrap things up with messages. We have quite a few. 091360000410 is the number to dial. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Yes. Good morning.
Abdullah Ghani is my name. I'm calling from Lɪਧᴇ.
Welcome.
What is on ground? I really appreciate what Trump is doing in his country. That is what he promised his people, that when he comes to power, he will do this. It's not in another country like Nigeria. When there's somebody that is coming to power, promise that this is what he will do. At the end of the day, he will be doing another thing. I appreciate Trump. He should continue to do the right thing to his people. Concerning this Tğᴇ country, they should allow them to do their business. They have increased their tariff. Let them go. If there anything that is now criticizing against them or gagging against them, what do they do when they increase fuel? They don't know the price of fuel. They don't know how many things that the price has gone up. They don't know which kind of. They are not doing Nigeria favor. They should allow them to do their business. If they close down now, is there any alternative?
Thank you.
To call? They should go and sit down and rest. If they don't have anything to do, they should go and sit down. They should not. You don't know how many people that the telecom employ.
Thank you so much, sir. I understand. I definitely understand your grievance. Thank you. Let's read messages, all right? I'll read from Facebook and finish on WhatsApp. Christopher F. Young on Facebook says, "Good morning, Sage and Mr. Fuad. God bless you guys for the wonderful work that you're doing. Amen. You too. NTC high price. It means that the economic policy of Mr. President has not yielded any good fruit. It's also affecting government sectors. All the government officials are not paying for their service. For Ondo State budget," thank you very much. We're not talking about the Ondo State budget. You go further to say, "I think Donald Trump has every right to fulfill every campaign promises that he made to his citizens. Nigerians, we've not seen anything yet. God bless Nigeria. Give us good leaders." Thank you very much. Ralph Iwo AGK says, "Trump should have banned our leaders from going for medical appointment. Those seeking for communication companies to reduce their charges should tell the president to reduce the price of fuel and stop an increment on taxes. Those companies have workers and they also have families. We're all in this." All right, thank you very much. Smile says, have a different number for ladies. They will call often. Trust me. That is a good idea and we'll definitely work on it. I was very happy to hear the women today. You have no idea. I think we should do that. Thank you so very much, Smile. We have here The World, who says, "Trump is doing a great job. Just that the amount of black tax will reduce. Also, let us beg the APC government and their supporters to help us build our own country. APC supporters, as we know, will be among those people that will be deported. As a neutral person here, let us work together to build the nation that is blessed with abundant natural resources. Thank you very much. All right. I'll go to WhatsApp now and read messages. We have good morning to you, Sage and Fuad. I stand with Trump on the deportation of illegal immigrants, which include Nigerians, by the Trump administration in the USA. There's no sane country that would allow an influx of illegal immigrants into their country. Those that enter the USA illegally have nothing, who entered legally have nothing to fear. The telecom users should chill and accept the increase, as every cost is also increasing in Nigeria. The only thing we can do is cut off irrelevance online and speak less. Thank you. Enjoy your day too. I have a feeling I read that before, but anyway. Good morning, Mainland FM. I'm Pastor Ibrahim from Ijoko Gas Line. Let us pray that God delivers us from African leaders. We cannot blame America. We should all fight for our right. God bless Nigeria. All right, we'll pray. Good morning, beautiful people of Mainland FM. I must confess I am satisfied with what Trump is doing in his country. Every good leader wants what is best for his people, which is the opposite of what we have here. He's only fulfilling his campaign promises, and anybody who is not satisfied should hold the leadership of his own country responsible because they have failed to develop their respective country, thereby making it inhabitable for the citizens. This is a challenge for Nigerian leadership that has been fumbling and wobbling. Victor Aloibuke from Ikeja there. Let me read one more. Hello, Mainland FM. Okay, I read this on Facebook already. Good morning, Sage and Fuad. Mr. Trump is doing the right thing. The illegal immigrants should be sent back home. Let's join hands together to build Nigeria. Prince Samuel Orji from Apapa, Lagos, with a message there. And thank you very much. That's actually all the contributions we can take. I tried the best I could to read every single message, but there's still a few I was unable to read. I'm so very sorry. This is where we call it a wrap, but don't forget that the recap comes up at 10 a.m. here on Mainland 98.3 FM. For those of you who followed the conversation yesterday, the conversation of the man who unfortunately was in Tğᴇ for about 12 years. He was incarcerated for about 12 years, and it seems that the bulk of you enjoyed that conversation so much that you asked for it to be continued. So that is what is happening today on the recap with Cordelia Okwade. For those of you who will want a continuation, you can join in, and I'm pretty certain that there would be some sort of drawback, so you can listen. There'll be a recap rather of the conversation yesterday and then the continuation today. So join the recap at 10 a.m. with Cordelia Okwade. After that, we're going to, of course, have a break. I'll be back by 12 for the news at noon, and the conversation will continue across the Launch Cafe and also the Sunset Drive. I am Sage Babalola. It's been a pleasure talking to you. We'll take this break now. Enjoy the rest of the programs coming your way. Don't go anywhere.